Hello, fabulous Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of December 2017, looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is. It is a very big month for you. There's a lot going on in the early part of the month where it comes to love, and then it comes back to you. Big shifts are happening for you. I'm so excited to tell you about it. So let's take it one at a time. And let's start with the full moon in the first days of the month. Now, this full moon is happening in your opposite sign. But what's interesting about this full moon is that it is speaking with Neptune in a conversation of tension that astrologers call a square. So this does suggest some sense of culmination and also focus when it comes to matters of love. Now, for those of you who are open to meeting someone new, when there is important lunar activity in your opposite sign, it tends to mean that there is somebody there. There's someone there to help you to understand the lessons that only love can provide. As I like to say, to see yourself more clearly as reflected in the eyes of another. But the clarity part of it is a little up in the air, I gotta say. With this Neptune conversation with the full moon, it does suggest that things may not necessarily be clear. They may not necessarily be straightforward. If you're open to meeting someone new, you may very well meet somebody at this time, but there may be some feelings of whether it's uncertainty, whether it's confusion or mixed messages, feeling like they're not being straightforward with you, or maybe it really is that they are not being straightforward with you. That can be part of this as well. And, you know, I'm sorry to say, of course, because I like to talk about all the great things, and there are a lot of great things. You have Venus in your sign for much of this month, which means you're able to attract love into your life that much more easier. But at the same time, we have Mercury retrograde for much of the month. We've got Mercury in your sign this whole month as well. And Mercury actually goes retro on the day of the full moon. So it does suggest to me that it is possible you may attract somebody, but a lot of the learning really has to do with you and looking at your disappointments, past disappointments certainly, and how it is that they're speaking to what's going on in love today, and possibly even some disappointment in the current person that shows up right now as well. Now, these are possibilities, of course, but what they ultimately say to me is that it really comes down to you looking at yourself, what it is that you really want in your heart of hearts, and going through a process over the course of the month and getting more clear about who you are and how that actually reflects what's going on with you in matters of love and partnership. The great thing is, though, that I love about this energy is that you're in the game. You know, you are in the game this month, and that means that you are willing to actually engage other people. You are willing to be open to love, and that can go a really long way towards moving you towards the love you desire. Now, if you're someone in an established bond, again, just keep in mind with this particular full moon, emotions may arise. It could be that your partner is making certain choices that confuse you, that you don't agree with. It could have to do with what's happening in their life and how they're choosing to handle things. But it also could have to do with how it is that they are communicating with you. So miscommunications become possible with this energy, and feeling like your partner isn't being straightforward with you can also be part of this as well. Now, just know the clarity is coming. The clarity isn't far away at all. In fact, in the second part of the month, and it's actually right around the middle of the month, that we are going to have a powerful new moon in your sign. And I'm so excited about this for you, I gotta say. I think this is gonna be like a highlight for you. You are going to surprise yourself at how quickly the energy can change to your advantage. So we've got a packed few days happening where we've got this beautiful new moon. Now, this new moon is happening close to Saturn and Venus. It's speaking in supreme harmony with Uranus, but most importantly, the new moon is conjunct the galactic center. And that means it's happening right hand in hand with the galactic center. And the galactic center is a very potent and powerful part of the zodiac. It represents the place from which the universe came forward, the birthplace of the universe, if you will. It is from here that the universe began. If you look at mythology, if you look at science from across the world, this is the starting point from which everything flew forward. So I'm very excited about this because I feel like you really are going to come into your own at this time. The last 3 years you've had Saturn in your sign, not always the easiest energy, that's for sure. It can feel like life is very serious business. It can feel like there's a lot of sacrifice when you have Saturn in your sign. And this is sort of the final moment, because within days of this new moon, Saturn will leave your sign. So this is going to be the shift of energy that you need to really feel like your life is moving forward and moving into a whole new place. So this really comes down to you. It comes down to understanding yourself more deeply, what matters to you most, what matters to you first. Issues of identity can be highlighted with this as well. And also your appearance can be highlighted with this as well. Positive, fortunate changes. There's a lot of luck with this particular new moon as well. And so luck will very much be on your side. You will feel like the fortunes are favoring you. So hold that close and know that to be true. If there is a moment that feels a little uncertain in the early part of the month, know that it is just a passing energy, and very soon it will be part of the love and wisdom of the universe that will bring you back to yourself. What I love about this month for you is the very powerful learning you get to do about love, but also about yourself. Make no mistake, you really are starting a brand new phase of your life, a brand new chapter of your life. You are getting in touch with an essence that you love, an essence that is true, and that is you. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this every week by logging on to astrofabulous.com or nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded exclusive video scopes every week, as well as unlimited access to the special horoscopes that I put out. All of this in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.